TV-manians. It's Thursday again, and we will discuss about understanding culture, society, and politics topic for this week, week 3. And it's about cultural relativism and ethnocentrism. Actually, it's about for week 3 and week 4. But today, for today, week 3 topic, we will discuss only ethnocentrism. And for week 4 is the continuation of our topic. Will be discussed cultural relativism. For our recap for last week's topic, it is about characteristics of culture. Number 1, culture is social because it is the product of the behavior. Number 2, cultures varies from society to society. Number 3, cultures is shared. Number 4, culture is learned. Number 5, culture transmitted among members of the society. Number 6, culture is continuous and cumulative process. And number 7, culture is gratifying and idealistic. After going through this module, you are expected to, number 1, describe your own culture and compare it to the culture of others. Number 2, determine the difference between ethnocentrism and cultural relativism. Number 3, shows the ill effects of ethnocentrism. And number 4, become aware why and how cultural relativism mitigates ethnocentrism. Okay, open-minded ka ba? So, madalas natin naririnig itong tanong na to, no? So, pag sinabing open-minded, bukas ka ba? Bukas ba ang isipan natin sa lahat ng bagay? So, pwede natin itong i-relate sa ating topic for today, no? If you are open-minded, no, pwede natin i-refer to sa culture, no? Sa kultura natin, sa kultura ng ibang tao o ng tao sa isang bansa. And if you are open-minded, can you share your thoughts or insights, opinions, or feelings or anything, no, about the 3 statements that I will be flashing through our screen? Ilocanos are thrifty because they are poor. So, what will you say about the first statement? Ilocanos are thrifty because they are poor. So, matipid daw ang mga Ilocano dahil sila daw ay mahirap. So, do you agree or not agree? Okay, share your insights, your thoughts, opinions, any reaction about this first statement. Comment your answer to our comment section below. Babasahin ko yan, imo-monitor ko yung mga sagot nyo, yung mga nagpa-participate sa ating class discussion. So, Ilocanos are thrifty because they are poor. So, I will give you 1 minute, no, to answer or give your insights about this first statement. I will give you 1 minute. Okay? Sige, magsagot lang. Okay, titingnan ko, i-check ko yung mga nagsasagot. No? Ilocanos are thrifty because they are poor. So, mahirap pa sila. Kaya daw sila matipid kasi sila ay mahirap. No? Sino yung mga Ilocano dito? Sino yung may mga kakilalang Ilocano? May mga kamag-anak or nasa lahi or may mga kaibigan na Ilocano? Totoo ba itong first statement? Can you give me your insights, your opinions, your thoughts about this first statement? So, titignan ko yan, i-monitor ko yung mga sagot ninyo sa ating comment section below sa ating link. Okay, our second statement, when you don't say po or opo, you are being impolite. When you don't say po or opo, you are being impolite. So, ibig sabihin, kapag hindi daw tayo nagsalita or nagsabi ng po at opo, especially sa mga nakatatanda, tayo daw ay hindi nagiging magalang or hindi daw tayo magalang. Do you agree or do you disagree about the second statement? Kindly comment your answer at our comment section below. I-monitor natin yan. Babasahin ko yung mga comment nyo. No? Titingnan natin yung mga nagpa-participate talaga at active sa ating class discussion. So, when you don't say po or opo, you are being impolite. I'll give you 1 minute to comment your answer below. Okay, your opinion, your insights, your thoughts, your feelings about the second statement. No? Kahit ano pwede nyo sabihin. So, basta wala lang tayong walang bad words or anything. I would like to know your opinions about the second statement. Okay, I will give you 1 minute. No? When you don't say po or opo, you are being impolite. Sige, monitor natin yan yung mga sagot nyo sa ating second statement. Number 3 statement, we have to avoid going to places like Siquijor and Capiz because monster called aswang infest the places. So marami raw aswang sa Siquijor and Capiz. Sino ba yung mga taga Siquijor at Capiz dito na may probinsya, no? Do you agree or do you disagree, no? Na kapag sinabing Siquijor at Capiz, maraming aswang, no? Kindly comment your insights, your thoughts, your opinion about this third statement. Kindly comment on our comment section below. Okay, i-monitor natin yan ha. Sino yung mga nagko-comment, sino yung mga nagpa-participate sa ating discussion. Okay, for our number 3 statement. I will give you again 1 minute, okay, to answer, to comment, to give your thoughts, your insights, your opinions, your feelings about the third statement. Especially yung mga taga dito sa Siquijor at Capiz, papayag ba kayo or agree ba kayo na talagang may aswang sa Capiz at Siquijor? Okay, can you give me your thoughts, your insights about our third statement? Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Monitor natin yan sa mga sumasagot sa ating comment section. Okay, bawal ang judgmental or bawal judgmental. Are you familiar with this segment on Itbulaga? No, bawal judgmental. Marami, I'm sure familiar kayo rito. No? Meron akong video clip, no, na dinownload from YouTube, no? Panoorin natin yung ating video clip. Then later on, I would like to know your comments, your opinions, your insights about the video clip, no, na papanoorin natin. Okay? Just watch this. Okay, after watching the video clip, what have you observed? Ano bang napansin din sa ating clip, no? How can we relate it to our topic? Are you being judgmental? Hinusgahan nyo ba siya as being HIV positive, yung relationship niya sa kanyang magulang, yung nakalakihan niya? Okay, sino kaya ang may kasalanan? May kasalanan ba siya? Or wala, no? Dun sa kanyang sa pangyayari sa buhay niya na nagkaroon siya ng HIV, naging HIV positive siya. Hinusgahan niyo ba siya sa kanyang mga ginawa, sa kanyang mga nakaraan? Or naunawaan natin yung tao na yan? Okay? Kindly share your thoughts, your insights, or your opinion, your feelings, or your comment to our section below. Tingnan ko nga ano ba mga i-comment natin diyan, no? Tingnan natin sino yung mga judgmental or sino yung mga hindi judgmental or yung mga nakakaunawa, or meron tayo ditong neutral, no? Half judgmental, half non-judgmental. Tingnan nga natin. Kindly comment your answer on our comment section below. Titignan ko yan, i-monitor ko yung mga sagot nyo. Okay? What's in? According to E.B. Taylor, culture is a complex whole which encompasses beliefs, practices, values, attitudes, laws, norms, artifacts, symbols, knowledge, and everything that a person learns and shares as a member of a society. Likewise, a society is understood or sometimes judged based on their culture. So, tama si E.B. Taylor, no? Minsan, hinuhusgahan yung ating society base sa kulturang ating kinagisnan. Kung para sa kanila, no, hindi maganda or pangit yung kulturang kinagisnan natin, hinuhusgahan tayo na masama or pangit yung ating mga ginagawa na hindi naman para sa atin kasi yun yung kultura na kinalakihan natin. So based on E.B. Taylor, culture is a complex whole, no? So nabanggit diyan yung kabuuan ng kultura na kino-consider, no? Even yan ay mabuti, no? Wala namang mabuti o masamang kultura kasi malalaman natin, no? Kung mabuti o masama yung isang kultura, no? Kapag tayo ay natira or tumira kasama ng mga tao na yon sa isang lugar, especially kung matagal natin silang nakasama. So mas mauunawaan natin yung mga tao na nakatira sa isang lugar or sa isang society kung bakit nila ginagawa yon. Mas mauunawaan natin sila. Okay? So hangga't maaari, no? Sabi nga, bawal judgmental. Huwag tayong maging judgmental. Huwag natin i-base, huwag natin i-judge yung kultura na nakagisnan ng ibang tao sa kultura natin. So, wag natin ikukumpara according to E.B. Taylor. Okay, let me see how you behave and practice your own culture under similar circumstances. So may mga ipapakita ako na mga situation, no? Tingnan natin, no, i-process natin sa ating mga sarili, no? Kung agree ba tayo or disagree? Huhusgahan ba natin sila? I-judge ba natin yung culture or yung kultura na kinagisnan ng mga tao na ito, no? Base dun sa kanilang mga gawain or nakalakihan na kultura sa kanilang mga bansa. How you behave and practice your own culture under similar circumstances. So, what do you think about this, no? About marriage? So, sabi nga, a man can have multiple wives. He can share his wife to his brothers and visitors as a sign of hospitality. So, ito yung mga ginagawa daw ng mga Eskimos. No, sinishare nila yung asawa nila sa mga kapatid at bisita nila as a sign of hospitality. So, how you behave, no? How you behave about this kind of similar circumstances. So, kayo ba, yung mga asawa niyo, halimbawa, nagkaroon kayo ng asawa in the near future, no? Kaya niyo bang i-share sa kapatid o sa mga bisita niyo yung asawa niyo as a sign of hospitality? Okay, kindly share or share your comments or insights or thoughts about this first similar circumstances, no, na binasa natin sa screen. So, tingnan nga, ano ba ang masasabi niyo regarding dito sa unang binasa ni Sir Julius. Yun nga, kindly comment your answer on our comment section below. Titignan ko yan, i-monitor natin yung mga nagsasagot at nagpa-participate sa ating discussion. So, a man can have multiple wives. He can share his wife to his brothers and visitors as a sign of hospitality. Next, behavior naman tayo, no? When entering a nearly empty movie theater or public vehicle, you are rude when you do not sit beside the only person in the theater or public vehicle. So, eto raw, pinapractice to sa South Africa, no? Kapag, halimbawa, no, manonood ka ng sine at sobrang luwag at hindi ka daw tumabi dun sa tao na nakaupo, no? Na nakaupo or nanonood dun sa theater, no? Na malapit dun, hindi ka tumabi, sign daw ito ng unbehavior, no? Ng pagiging rude, no, kapag hindi ka raw tumabi or even sa public vehicle sa South Africa. Okay, can you share your thoughts, your opinions about this? No, sa mga nakagisna natin, no, dito sa Pilipinas, pwede tayong umupo kahit saan, no? Hindi naman sign of rudeness 'yon, yung pag-upo. Kung saan mo gusto umupo kapag ikaw ay nanood ng sine, kapag ikaw ay sumakay sa public vehicle like jeep or bus, no? Pwede malaya tayo kung saan tayo or kung saan natin gustong umupo. Okay, so kindly share your thoughts, your opinions, your feelings, no, about the second circumstances. Next, the hand gestures. No? The V hand gesture is an offensive sign in United Kingdom, Australia, and South Africa. In Japan, China, and South Korea, using the symbol with the palm facing the person means he or she is looking cute in picture. So, ano ba yung V-hand na yan? So, yan yung peace sign na madalas nating nakikita, no, sa mga Japanese, sa Korean, and China kapag sila ay nagpipicture. So, inadapt na nga rin natin yan, no? Kapag tayo nagpipicture, no, nakiki-V sign or nakiki-V-hand sign na rin tayo. So, can you share your thoughts, your opinions about this hand gestures? No? Para sa inyo ba, ano ba ito? Masama ba to? Mabuti ba to? Or ano bang effect nito, no, sa atin? How do you behave, no, about the V-hand gestures? Do you agree or do you not agree about the hand gestures, no? Yung ating similar circumstances na na-experience natin sa kultura natin dito sa ating bansa. Child rearing. In order to control their population in difficult environments, Eskimos sometimes kill their children if they could not take care of them. They also kill females more than males. So, do you agree or not agree about the killing of children? No? Yung ginagawa ng mga Eskimos. If they could not take care of their children, they kill females more than males. So, mas pinapatay nila or mas marami silang pinapatay or mas more likely female children yung pinapatay nila more than males, no? Kung hindi na nila kayang pangalagaan or buhayin yung kanilang mga anak. So what are your opinions, your thoughts, or your insights about this, no? About the culture of Eskimos ulit, no? About this child rearing. So do you agree? Not agree? neutral? Okay, kindly comment your opinions, your thoughts, your insights about this. Okay, next one. Okay, religion. Individuals practicing Hinduism believe in millions of gods and goddesses. All are responsible for governing their lives, destiny, and fate. So about religion naman tayo, no? Do you believe that there are millions of gods and goddesses? If we compare our religion to Hinduism, okay, how can you react in these circumstances about the religion, no? Can you share your thoughts, your opinions about this, no? Comparing your religion to Hinduism? Do you believe or not? Do you agree or disagree? Okay? Can you share your thoughts, your opinions, your reactions about these circumstances that I'm flashing to our screen? Next, reading text. So Hebrew and Arabic books are read from right to left. So what are your insights about this? No? Arabic and Hebrew, read from right to left. No? Parang kung i-compare natin sa libro natin, no? Tayo ay from left to right. Sila from right to left. Can you share me your thoughts, your opinions about this? About reading text of Hebrew and Arabic? Kindly comment your thoughts, opinions, anything, no, about this similar circumstances that we are experiencing, no, sa ating kultura, no, about reading text. The next one is table manners. European and Americans use spoon and fork in eating, while Chinese and Koreans use chopsticks. So we Filipinos use spoon and fork din, no, while eating, no, ginagamit natin yan simula pagkabata. No, while Chinese and Korean use chopsticks, maybe minsan, no, gumagamit din tayo niyan, especially when we are eating in a Chinese restaurant or Korean restaurant, no? How can you share or can you share your thoughts and opinions about this? If you eat using chopsticks or if you eat using spoon and fork, is it bad? No? Kindly share your thoughts or opinions about this table manners, no? Using spoon and fork or using chopsticks. Okay, kindly comment your answer to our comment section below. Share your thoughts and opinions, no, about this table manners. And so, I am different. Okay, pwede ba nating itanong ito sa ating mga sarili? No? Ikaw ba ay naiiba? No? Compared sa culture or kultura na kinalakihan mo? No? Kung ikukumpara natin ito sa mga kultura na kinalakihan, no, ng mga nabanggit kanina sa ating slides, no, sa ating mga Eskimos, sa mga European country, no, sa Amerika, halimbawa sa Japan and Korea, no? Are you different from them? Are your culture different from them? Okay, kindly comment your answer on our comment section below. Sige nga, para malaman ko kung kayo ba ay naiiba sa kanila or kayo ba ay may pagkakapareho na kulturang kinagisnan. Sige nga, comment your answer on our comment section below para malaman natin, no, kung kayo ba ay may pagkakaiba or may pagkakapareho or kung na-experience nyo na ba yung mga nangyari or yung mga situational natin kanina sa ating mga slides. And so, I am different. Number one question, what can you say about the culture of these people? So, sino ba yung tinutukoy yan? Siyempre, yung mga napag-usapan natin kanina sa ating mga slides, no? About the Eskimos, about the Europeans, Americans, Japan, or Japanese, and Korean. So, what can you say about the culture of these people? Para sa'yo. Sige nga, kindly comment your answer on our comment section below. Then number two, are their respective cultures the same as your own culture? So pareho ba ang kinagisnan mong kultura kumpara dun sa mga nabanggit kanina sa ating slides? In what ways are they similar and in what ways do they differ? So may pagkakapareho ba tayo or yung kultura na kinagisnan nating mga Pilipino sa kultura na kinagisnan or sa mga cultural practices ng mga bansa na nabanggit like American, European, Japan, China and Korean, no? Or sa Korea, no? May pagkakapareho ba? May pagkakaiba ba? Then number three, do you think that the cultures of these groups are bad? Why or why not? No? Masama ba? Pangit ba? Agree ba kayo or hindi ba kayo agree sa kultura na kinagisnan? Especially yung ating mga Eskimos, no? They share their wives and to their brothers and visitors as a sign of hospitality. So tingin nyo, okay lang ba na kung kayo ay, limbawa kayo, kaya nyo bang i-share yung inyong mga asawa as a sign of hospitality? Why or why not? No? Number 4, can we consider some of their cultural practices as right or wrong? No? Can we explain this one? Number 4, yung mga ginagawa ba nila, yung mga cultural practices ba ng mga bansa na nabanggit kanina sa ating slide, no? Tama ba o mali? No? Can we say that is right? No? That is wrong? Okay? Do you agree? No? Na kailangan ba natin silang i-judge kung tama o mali yung kanilang kultura? The number 5, which of the two sets of cultures is the best? Their cultures or your own culture? Then, why? So ano ba yung pinakamaganda? No? Yung kulturang iyong kinagisnan o yung kulturang kinagisnan ng mga bansa na nabanggit kanina? At bakit? So, number 6, if one culture behaves in particular act, does it mean that all cultures can behave the same way? Okay, discuss further. Okay, so if one culture behaves, no, for example, no, yung kultura or yung cultural practices na ginagawa natin na dito sa Pilipinas, halimbawa, pwede rin bang gawin yun ng mga Europeans or Americans and the result is the same? No? Pareho lang ba? Magiging maganda ba yung resulta? Okay? Can you comment your opinions, your thoughts, or your insights about these 6 questions? So, i-monitor ko yan, titignan ko yung mga sumasagot at yung mga nagpa-participate sa ating class discussion. As we continue to our lesson, I want you to watch this short video clip entitled Before You Judge Someone. No? How can we relate it to our topic, no? Ethnocentrism. No? Just watch this short video clip and later on we will discuss, no, the content and how can we relate it to our topic, ethnocentrism.
A man was waiting at an airport for a long-distance flight. His flight was delayed and so he had a little spare time. He saw a deal on some cookies and thought he should treat himself. He bought quite a few cookies because he thought it might be quite a long delay. He took a seat near a man and started to read the magazine he also picked up earlier. He exchanged a glance with the other man and then tried to avoid eye contact as he went back to reading. While he was engrossed in his magazine, he happened to see that the man sitting beside him boldly grabbed a cookie from the container. He initially ignored the incident to avoid a scene. He grabbed a cookie himself and went back to his magazine. But the man seemed to have enjoyed the cookie so much, he took another one and started eating it too. This continued for a while, and with each passing moment, he began to get more and more irritated. Every time he took a cookie, so did the other man. When the last cookie was left, the man nervously took that cookie and broke it in half. He offered the other to the man and smiled. The man took the cookie and could not believe the other man's nerve. He was thinking in his head, how ungrateful could that man be? The other man then left and took the container with him. This guy couldn't believe what had just happened. He was relieved when his flight was called. He gathered his belongings. As he lifted his bag, he saw that there was a full container of cookies right there. He was totally shocked, totally surprised. It caught him off guard. He thought to himself, if my cookies are here, then wait, those cookies were his. The other man had shared his cookies whilst he was thinking he was the one doing the sharing. Whilst he was angry and irritated, the other man was being generous and kind. He felt so bad for what had happened, but he couldn't find the other man anywhere and didn't know how to apologize. Things are not always as they appear. Sometimes we make quick assumptions about people, circumstances, and situations. We judge them, label them, and put them into a box, not recognizing that there is a much bigger picture. Sometimes we meet someone in a particular state, stage, or phase of their life and stereotype them to be a certain way. Don't be so quick to judge. You never know when you might find yourself walking in someone else's shoes. And remember, the best apology is changed behavior.
Are you being ethnocentric? Okay, after watching the video, hope you understand no yung ating short video clip no. Um, what is ethnocentric no? How can we relate it to our short video clip no? Kung mare-recall natin yung ating video no, yung lalaki na kumakain ng cookies no. Umupo siya, tumabi siya doon. Then suddenly nagulat siya, may dumampot ng cookies no, doon sa cookies. Akala niya yun yung cookies niya no. At hanggang sa matapos no, kumain siya ng kumain, hanggang sa maubos, matira yung last piece ng cookies. So ang ginawa ng lalaki, kinuha niya yung last piece at hinati niya ito sa gitna. At yung kalahati ay ibinigay sa kanya. No, afterwards no, umalis yung lalaki, dinala yung lalagyan, itinapon sa basurahan yung lalagyan mismo ng cookies. No? At that time, no, at that point, yung tao no, na akala niya ay nakikikain or nakikikuha na or nakikishare dun sa kanyang cookies no, nang walang paalam. No? At nalaman niya bandang huli na yung cookies na kinakain niya ay hindi pala sa kanya. No? Yun pala yung cookies nung tao na nakaupo doon malapit doon sa kanyang table. So, naging judgmental siya, no? Naging hinusgahan niya yung lalaki na masama ang ugali, no? Na matakaw or mapanlamang sa kapwa. So, ang ginawa niya, no? To cope up, no? Dun sa pagkakamali na kanyang ginawa, no? Yung cookies na natira or yung cookies na binili niya, ay ibinigay niya na lang dun sa customer or dun sa mga tao na nakaupo doon na pwede pang mag-dine in or kumain doon sa restaurant. Okay? So are you being ethnocentric? Are you being judgmental? Are you being biased? No? Can you ask this to yourself? After watching the video, after so many activities that we had, after so many questions na pinagdaanan natin kanina, after studying the culture of different country, the culture of different being, okay, after studying or learning the three statement, no, yung about Ilocanos, about Siquijor and Capis, no, about that, no, can you ask this yourself? Are you being ethnocentric? At some point, we are being ethnocentric, no? Naging ethnocentric ba tayo? But before we continue, what is ethnocentric? No, kailangan malaman muna natin 'yan. So kanina pa natin dinidiscuss, kanina pa ako nagbibigay ng activity. I'm sure na nakukuha niyo na kung ano ba ang ibig sabihin, no? O ano ba ang tinutukoy natin sa pagiging ethnocentric. Okay, so what are the characteristics of an ethnocentric? So meron ditong gustong makipagkilala. So si Ben, no? Basahin ko yung kanyang statement. So hello, I am Ben. I am an ethnocentric. I always believe that my culture is superior from others. I often use my own culture to judge others. I consider their beliefs and practices as savage or corrupt. Most of the time, I tend to discriminate others, bully them for their practices, and get into conflict with them. So yan si Ben, no? Siya daw ay isang ethnocentric. So madalas siyang manghusga. Hinuhusgahan niya ang kultura ng iba base sa kanyang kulturang kinagisnan. So ibig sabihin kapag hindi siya agree dun sa kultura na nakita niya, no, na hindi niya nakagisnan, ibig sabihin daw yung kulturang yon na nakita niya ay masama, no, or hindi maganda. Okay? So ito yung epekto ng pagiging ethnocentric. Siya ay nagdi-discriminate, no, siya ay nambubuli, or worse, nagkakaroon ng conflict or nagkakaroon ng hindi pagkakaunawaan sa pagitan niya at dun sa tao na ibang kultura na kinagisnan kumpara sa kultura na kinagisnan niya. Okay? So kayo ba si Ben? Pareho ba kayo ng ugali ni Ben? Pareho ba kayong ethnocentric ni Ben? Or kung hindi, most likely you are being cultural relativist. Pero the cultural relativist, no, we will tackle that on our week 4. So pag-usapan muna natin yung ating ethnocentric or ethnocentrism. Okay, what is ethnocentrism? Ethnocentrism is a belief that one's own culture is better than others. They tend to compare, evaluate, and even judge other people's ways based on the values and standards set in one's own culture. The worldview is based on the beliefs, assumptions, expectations, and values shaped by one's language, behavior, customs, values, religions, and other aspects. Okay, so ethnocentrism, no? Yung mga ethnocentric person, they believe that they are far superior from other culture, no? They judge based on the culture or on the standards they set in one own culture, no? Nagkukumpara sila palagi. Na kapag nakita nila, kapag hindi nila nakagisnan yung kultura na yun, ibig sabihin, yun ay masama or yun ay hindi kaaya-aya sa kanilang paningin. Due to ethnocentric beliefs, many people are blinded from seeing things in another perspective. Ethnocentric people tend to dislike or make false judgment on other cultures. They tend becoming biased and judge another culture as bad and wrong. So, totoo naman, no? Kapag ikaw ay isang ethnocentric, no, nabubulagan ka na. So, hindi mo na nakikita yung kagandahan ng kultura na yon dahil nakafocus ka na dun sa kulturang iyong kinagisnan. So, hindi mo nakikita yung perspective o yung pananaw, no, o yung point of view ng isang kultura. At hinuhusgahan mo kaagad ito na ito ay mali, no? Na ito ay hindi tama. Nagkakaroon ka ngayon ng false judgment or maling pananaw or paniniwala dun sa kultura na nakita mo or kinagisnan ng mga tao na nasa paligid mo. Halimbawa, sabi nga natin, no, kung mare-recall natin yung ating subject orientation, no, we can live, no, to those people, to those society, no, para maunawaan natin yung kanilang kultura, no, especially kung titira tayo ng matagal, no, maunawaan natin yung kanilang kultura, yung kanilang language, yung kanilang beliefs, yung kanilang customs, no, yung kanilang traditions, no, and later magkakaroon tayo ng point of view, ma-open yung ating kaisipan, no, magkakaroon tayo ng pangunawa, no, kung bakit nila ginagawa yon, kung bakit nila pinapractice yung kanilang mga cultural practices na tinatawag, no. And after that, after living with them, no, mauunawaan natin na ito pala ay hindi mali, no, na ito pala ay hindi natin dapat hinuhusgahan. No, hindi tayo dapat nanghuhusga ng ating kapwa base dun sa kanilang kulturang kinagisnan. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng malawak na pangunawa, mawawala ngayon yung pagiging ethnocentric natin. Okay, instead of being blinded from seeing another things in another perspective, why don't we try to learn their culture, to learn their language, their beliefs, their religion, their traditions, no, para maunawaan natin, no, malaman natin kung bakit nila ginagawa yon, so that we cannot make false judgment, no, dun sa kultura na yon. Even though we deny it, most of us are ethnocentric at some point in our lives. So some do not even realize that they are being ethnocentric at that moment. Below are some of the examples of ethnocentrism. So tama naman, no? Madalas unaware tayo, no, na tayo ay nagiging ethnocentric na, no? Nagiging mapanghusga or judgmental na tayo based on other culture, no? At some point talaga nangyayari sa atin yon. So after learning our topic, no, it is up to you if you will behave the same way ulit, no, ng mga behavior natin as being an ethnocentric being or ethnocentric person, or magbabago na tayo ng ating pananaw at some point, no, yung ating pananaw ay medyo mag-iiba or magkakaroon na ng linaw, no? Hindi na tayo magiging judgmental about culture of others, no? Yung mga kinagis ng kultura ng ating kapwa, especially dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, no? Although marami tayong probinsya, iba-iba ng kultura, iba-iba ng paniniwala, no? Hindi natin sila ginajudge or hindi natin sila hinuhusgahan batay sa kanilang kultura. So I would like to share you some of the examples of ethnocentrism. Okay, letter A, the American society sees themselves as a world leader. As a result, they interfere in the political affairs of other countries and try to control them, leading to misunderstanding and miscommunication amongst nations, so which sometimes result to war. So yan, ugali na ng mga Amerikano, no? They think that they are far superior from other country. No, they tend to interfere in political affairs, no, in other country. So in result, so nagkakaroon ng war or digmaan, no? They tend to colonialize, no, other country. They tend to conquer other country, no? Because they think they are far superior from them. So that is one example of being an ethnocentric. Okay, letter B. During the time of Adolf Hitler, Germans believed that they are superior race. No, this led to the death of 6 million Jews whom they considered as an inferior race. So if you are ethnocentric, no, feeling mo ikaw yung pinakamagaling, ikaw yung mas nakatataas, no, kumpara sa iba. So pinakita to, no, sa behavior or attitude ng mga Germans nung panahon ni Adolf Hitler. So pinagpapatay nila yung 6 million Jews. So imagine, no, ganyang karami yung pinatay nila para lang ma-prove nila na sila yung superior race other than Jews. Okay? So ang tawag dyan ay genocide. Okay, letter C. European countries go beyond their ethnocentric biases and saw non-European cultures as uncivilized and underdeveloped countries or savages and barbarians. So they use this perspective to justify colonialism and imperialism. So kung nare-recall pa natin, no, yung ating first topic, yung ating week 1, no, yung European country, they tend to colonialize and to judge, no, the non-European country as savages and barbaric, no. So this one of example, no, ng pagiging isang ethno-centric, no. Feeling nila sila na yung pinakamagaling, no. Feeling nila kapag non-European country ay savages and barbaric or mga uncivilized person. Pero hindi nila alam, no, kung pag-aaralan lang nila yung kultura o yung kinagisnan ng lugar na yon or ng bansa na yon, malalaman nila at makikita nila na hindi pala barbaric at hindi pala uncivilized yung mga tao na nakatira doon o yung kinagisnan ng kultura ng mga tao na yon. And last, letter D, cases of hate crimes and terrorism violence can usually be traced back to religious conflicts and misunderstanding. So, ito, religion na naman, no? So, kahit nung unang panahon pa naman, kahit nung panahon ni Kristo, no, may religious misunderstanding na. May mga crimes na about religion. Even on our present time, may mga crimes or may mga violence na pwede nating ma-relate sa mga religion, no, kung ititrace natin. May mga religious conflicts din and misunderstanding. So, sabi nga, no, may mga debate na mga nangyayari, no, na itong religion na to ang pinakamagaling, no, sila yung pinakatama. Ang sabi naman ng isang religion, sila yung mas tama or pinakatama sa lahat ng religion. So if we respect each other, no, kung nire-respeto lang ng bawat religion, yung isang religion, no, na itinayo or binuo, okay, hindi magkakaroon ng conflict or misunderstanding. So yan, ito yung ating last example of ethnocentric. Okay, so what are the negative effects of ethnocentrism? So binanggit kanina to ni Ben nung inintroduce natin or nag-introduce si Ben. Ben tend to discriminate, bully, no? Yung ating third negative effects is yung racism. So this first three effect is I know you are familiar, no? To the first three effect of ethnocentrism, and the fourth one is genocide. So ano ba yung genocide? No, nabanggit ko na to kanina, no, sa ating slide. Ito yung example ng ginawa ni Adolf Hitler dun sa 6 million Jews, no, na pinatay nila because they believe that German race is far superior than Jews, no. So mas sila yung mas nakaangat. So kaya pinatay nila yung 6 million Jews nung time ni Adolf Hitler. Okay, are you being ethnocentric? Okay, after learning our activities, no? After learning the three statement, after learning other cultures, no? After watching the 2 video clip, no? Mababago ba yung ating perspective or yung ating point of view of being ethnocentric, no? Iiwan ko na sa inyo yung tanong na yan, no? Kayo nang makakasagot dyan at kayo nang makakahusga, no? Sa inyong sarili kung pagpapatuloy niyo pa ba yung ganyang pananaw, no? Ang perspective or point of view ng isang ethnocentric person or ethnocentric being, or magbabago ang inyong pananaw, no? Papuntang cultural relativist or cultural relativism. So for next week, for our topic for week 4, no, tatalakayin natin ang cultural relativism. So ano ba ang kaibahan ng cultural relativism sa ethnocentrism or sa ethnocentric, no? Ito ba ay opposite ng ethnocentric? At ito bang cultural relativism, no, or yung mga tinatawag na cultural relativist, no, ay malaking tulong, no, malaki ang maiaambag, no, sa pag-unawa ng kultura ng isang lugar or ng isang society na ginagalawan natin. Okay? Bago tayo magtapos, no, iiwan ko ang quotation na to sa inyo, no. Alam ko familiar na kayo rito, pero iwan ko pa rin, no. Balikan pa rin natin, no, itong quotation na to. Do not judge a book by its cover. So wag daw nating huhusgahan, no? Wag tayong maging mapanghusga or maging judgmental. So minsan yung mga tao na nakikita natin, yung mga tao na akala natin na mukhang masamang tao dahil sa kanilang physical appearance, pero yun pala yung may pinaka mabuting puso or may pinaka magandang ugali, no, compared sa mga tao na nakikita natin na napakagaganda ng suot, no, ang gaganda ng mga damit, no, mamahalin yung mga gamit, pero yun pala lahat galing sa nakaw or hindi pala sa maganda galing. So wag tayong mahusga, no. Wag nating husgahan yung isang tao base sa kanyang kultura, base sa kanyang paniniwala, base sa kanyang religion. So matuto tayong magkaroon ng isang pananaw, no, ng isang perspective or point of view dun sa kanilang kultura. So mas maganda kung matutunan natin, no, maunawaan natin yung kulturang kanilang ginagalawan para hindi natin sila mahusgahan na itong kultura na to ay mali, yung kultura na kanilang kinagisnan ay hindi maganda, no, o yung kulturang kanilang kinagisnan ay hindi kaaya-aya o karapat-dapat sa ating paningin. So wag tayong maging judgmental. For our last quotation, let's stop believing that our differences makes us superior or inferior to one another. So we all have the individual differences na tinatawag, no? Let us not make our differences be a gap, no? Para hindi natin maunawaan ang isa't isa. So remember, we have multiple intelligence, no? May mga differences tayo. Yung iba magaling sa math, magaling sa science, pero mahina sa sports, no? Lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay, walang superior, walang inferior, no? Kung matututunan lang natin unawain ang kultura ng bawat isa, no? Nakagisnang kultura ng bawat isa o nakagisnang kultura ng bawat bansa ay sigurado ako, no, I'm sure na ma-mitigate natin, no, mababawasan or ma-eliminate natin yung ethnocentric point of view or ethnocentric perspective, no. It is up to you, no, kung magbabago ba ang inyong pananaw or magiging ethnocentric being pa rin kayo after nito matapos ng ating lesson. Okay? For our assessment and reflection, wala muna tayo ngayon. So after matapos, kasi may continuation pa to, no, yung ating week 4. no, yung ating cultural relativism. So after week 4, magkakaroon tayo ng assessment and reflection para sa ating week 3 and week 4. Then afterwards, magkakaroon na tayo ng ating summative test, ng ating first summative test from week 1 to week 4. So any question, clarification, you can go through to our GC. Pwede tayong magtanong doon as much as possible. Sasagutin ko kayo, no? Sa abot ng aking makakaya na makapag-reply agad sa inyo. No, but give time lang kasi 19 sections kayo. So kung sabay-sabay magtatanong or may mga clarification, ay syempre, bigyan nyo lang ako ng time na masagot or magkaroon ng pagkakataon na makapag-sagot or makapag-type ng mga sagot sa mga tanong nyo. Since 19 sections kayo, na napakarami nyo, kung sabay-sabay talaga ay yung GC natin talagang magiging active, no? So mahirap mag-reply agad-agad sa mga katanungan. Okay, so for the continuation of our topic, no, yung ating cultural relativism ay on Thursday ulit next week. So itutuloy natin to, itong ating topic. So hanggang dito na lang, no? Vmanians, for our week 3 topic, ethnocentric. Okay, so if any question, clarification, you can go through to our GC. Okay, so let's call it a day, Vmanians. Thank you very much for listening and good day.